hurry! It's time for Timothy Churchmouse. Yes, boys and girls and children of all ages, hurry to the greatest show on earth with Timothy as he finds out it's best to be an original, not a copy.
Wow! Beautiful! You're all so beautiful! Boy, what I wouldn't do to be just like you! You get to wear those great costumes every day. Never have to go to school, never work, just clown around. Wish you could talk. I wish you could just come down out of that billboard. Bet we'd have lots of fun. How did you do that?
Do what?
Step right out of that picture.
Oh, that was simple.
Simple? I never saw anything like it before.
You wished I would, so I simply did.
What's your name?
My name is Simple Simon, but you can call me Simple.
Simple? You mean like Simple Simon met a pieman?
Guess you could say that. What's your name?
Timothy. Timothy Churchmouse. But you can call me Tim.
Hi, Timothy. Sure glad you wished me out of that clown picture. It's fun being a clown, but I'd like to be like the folks who come to see me at the circus.
You don't know how lucky you are. I would give anything to be like you.
Thanks. That's a compliment, Timothy.
Tim, remember?
Tim. Now, Tim, let's have some fun.
Sounds great. What can we do?
How about I throw a pie in your face?
You'll have to catch me first.
And I will, too, when you least expect it. Everyone laughs when it happens to me.
Hey, cut that out. It's not funny.
Sure it is.
Who's laughing?
Timothy, where are you, Tim?
I wanted calling you, Tim.
That's my cousin, Kathleen.
Good. Maybe she'd like to have some fun, too.
You mean the old pie-in-the-face gag?
Why not? You'll love it.
I don't know about Kathleen, but I'll love it. Hey, what else can we do for more fun?
How about we throw a pail of water on her? That's always good for a surprise.
Simple Simon, that's the best idea yet.
Guess so. Well, you know, Tim, all I really wanted was to get away from clowning for a while and be like you. What do you do for fun?
Oh, forget about me. It's me that wants to be like you.
Timothy, answer me. There you are. Why didn't you answer me?
Shh, here she comes.
Church Mouse, that's the dumbest thing you've ever done.
Where's your sense of humor? There wasn't real water in that pail. But watch it, Simon. That was a real pie, and I'm not laughing.
You two look surprised. With a little more practice, you could be just like me.
Just like you indeed. And just who are you, anyway?
This is my new and best friend, Simple Simon.
Simple Simon? Your new and best friend? Huh.
You bet. I'm going to be just like him when I grow up.
You are fine just the way you are, Timothy. As for you, Simple Simon, I wish you would just go back where you came from. And to think I was going to invite you to the circus, Timothy Church Mouse.
Who are you is a better question.
I am Timothy Church Mouse. What is your name, sir?
Call me subject. Major subject, that is. My subject is clowning.
Mr. Subject?
No, major subject. Master of all clowns. Now then, Timothy Church Mouse, what are you doing here?
There's been a big mix-up. I think when my cousin Kathleen wished Simple Simon would go back where he came from, I got zapped away by mistake.
That Simple Simon, always clowning around. Well, until he comes to his senses, you will have to fill his shoes. The show must go on.
Wow! Do you mean it? I'm a clown? Just like that?
Simon was new to the circus. He had a lot to learn, and so do you. Here, take this pail.
Oh, I get it. This is part of my act.
Right. Now get your act together and clean out the animal cages.
Clean out the animal cages?
You aren't a clown yet, you know. And furthermore, everyone in the circus helps keep the show on the road by doing whatever is necessary.
don't mind telling you, I don't like the way you've changed places with Timothy, Simon.
Simple to you.
Simple is right.
Well, it's all your fault, you know. When you wished I'd go back where I came from, something went wrong with your wish. Tim disappeared.
I don't think Timothy disappeared. I think he's hiding, just to play a trick on me. So until he gives up this game, I'm going to keep an eye on you.
Kathleen, it is one thing to bring a friend to visit school with you, and another to disturb the class by talking.
I'm sorry, Miss Patience.
Very well. Then we will continue with our oral test. I will name a state, and whoever knows the name of the capital of that state, please speak up. Indiana.
Indianapolis.
Kentucky.
Frankfurt.
Florida.
Tallahassee.
Very good, young man.
Simple Simon, you gave the answers before I ever had a time to think. How could you do that?
It's simple. I've been to all those cities.
You have?
Kathleen, you're talking again. It's obvious we aren't concentrating well today. So why don't we just spend some time getting to know more about our visitor, what he does, where he's been.
May we ask questions?
Well, I could tell you about the cities I visited since I've been with the circus, but if it's all right with you and the class, I'd rather tell a little about the circus and what it's like to be a clown.
Never knew a person had to practice so much to be a clown. It's not as easy as I thought it would be. just sit here and watch the Major.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to inject a serious note into our program. You have laughed with us for a good portion of the show, and for that, I thank you. However, clowns are not always buffoons. What are you trying to do?
I'm not a part of the show, and I just thought it would be a good time to watch. I've always wanted to see the show.
You want to watch the show? Excuse me a minute. Timothy, you can't watch the show. You are in the show.
Not in this part.
But it isn't just done. If you're in a show, you never watch it. Why do you want to watch this part of the show anyway?
Well, you see, I admire your work, and I thought I could learn a few things from watching your act. But if you don't want me to go...
Wait a minute. You admire the way I do things?
Yes, I look up to you. I want to be just like you.
You look up to me? You want to be just like me? Well, I'll tell you what. If you promise not to bother me while I'm out here, you can stay. Just sit there quietly and observe the old master.
Oh, I can do that. I'll be as quiet as a mouse.
Good. Now...
You won't hear a word out of me.
Fine. As I was...
I'll just sit here quietly.
Excellent. Tonight...
I won't say a single word.
Will you please be quiet? What are you doing now?
Nothing, just sitting.
Your thumbs.
Yes, I've had them a long time.
Will you stop that?
Stop what?
Do you want to stay out here?
Yes, I told you I would want to learn to be just like you.
Then stop twiddling your thumbs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look, since you want to stay out here, I'm going to help you out a little.
How?
With this. I'll just wrap this around your hands. There. Now you should have no problems.
Thanks, I guess.
Can you see all right from where you're sitting?
Well, to tell you the truth, I can't see the whole stage from here.
Then why don't you move over there? Now, as I was saying, the clown is not simply a buffoon, but a very serious, dignified character who has for centuries mocked the penny vanities of man. A clown does not always indulge himself in simple-witted exercises. Every now and then, he tries to make a serious statement. That is why I feel that part of this program should be reserved for a... What are you doing now?
I'm stuck.
Well, I am going to unstuck you, and may I suggest, Timothy Churchmouse, that you go back to being who you are meant to be, and let the old master go back to doing what he does best.
Hearing all about the circus was very interesting, Simon. But why do you suddenly look so sad?
It's been fun visiting here, but I just realized how much I missed the circus. Guess I was meant to be a clown.
We all have a purpose in life, and it seems that you're happiest when you entertain audiences under a circus tent.
And I'm happiest in that audience, being just plain me, Timothy Churchmouse.
Timothy, where have you been hiding? And where did you get that costume?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Let me introduce Major Subject.
Oh, here you are, Simple. I've missed you. Timothy is a fine boy, but he can't replace you as a fine clown.
Gee, Major, you really mean it? You missed me? And you think I'm a good clown?
Come, lad, there's a circus to be put on.
All right, Major. We got to get going. Bye, Kathleen. It was fun visiting you.
Bye, Simple. Good luck. You know, Tim, you're the one that's simple. Imagine thinking you could ever be a clown.
Be patient with me, Kathleen. God isn't finished with me yet.
Oh, Tim.